I'm Jason Engelman from Falcon Performance Shocks. I'm here today to address a couple questions about our 1.1 dampers. How are our 1.1 dampers different than our larger units? To start with, they're both assembled in this factory behind me in Utah. The inside diameter is 1.8 inches versus a 2.0 inch for the larger damper. They usually come in a monotube configuration like this. They have an aluminum body, aluminum upper cap. We use the same component manufacturers as our larger dampers. There's no cutting of corners here. This is just a right-sized application. They currently come in some Jeep applications, but also through our partner ReadyLift, they're available for many two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. One of the questions we've received from some techs is, my shock doesn't rebound very fast. This is known as reaction force. This is the force of the gas pocket working against the volume of the damper rod that's been inserted. There are a couple of contributing factors to this reaction force. One is a difference in piston rod band from one manufacturer to another manufacturer. Brand B, for instance, the piston rod assembly moves quite easily inside a tube to the point where you can basically let it fall off. This is not necessarily a bad thing. This is just another way one company does something versus another company. As you can see, it takes a little bit more force to move our piston rod assembly inside of the tube. This comes down to one major factor. Our piston and our band are energized. That means we have this small O-ring sitting behind our piston band that gives an outward pressure from the piston band to the tube, creating a little bit of friction. This friction is overcome within the first 1,200-ish miles. Their piston band is a one-piece band as well, but as you can see, it wraps around the piston and interlocks here so that there is no bypass. This just provides a different fit to the tube. This is more of an OE style piston band, where ours is more of an off-road style piston band. This is more typical of dampers in the off-road market. Another question we've received is, why is there oil in the packaging my damper was received in? This is residual oil. It's typical of our assembly process. There will be a small amount of residual oil between the seal head and the body of the damper. It shouldn't equate to more than a teaspoon or so. If you experience more than this, please see our video on how to care for your dampers. Why would I buy your 1 series shock versus your 2 series shock or your 3 series shock? For me, this all boils down to budget. If you want Falcon Performance shocks, if you're having a lift or other application where you don't need a piggyback, you don't need the adjustability, this is the perfect damper for you. You're getting the same built-in Utah quality and the same spirit behind each of the 3 levels of damper.